Hi there, fifth grade. It's super nice that you are here and I hope you are ready. First of all, as you always know, we are going to do a review about the activities that we did yesterday. Yesterday we had the live class. If you weren't there, remember that I'm going to put the video in the platform. So we started some different readings. We read about Arthur's Amazing Recycled Band. And then we read about Dreaming of the Stars. And then we did some activities about comprehension of these two stories. They were like really easy, but you needed to pay attention, of course. If you haven't sent these activities to me, please send them because you are getting behind. Today we're going to check the activities. Today we have that we've been learning in this unit about helping others. So that's the name of the unit. So today we're going to learn about some organizations that help others. Like, for example, some organizations focus on children, some others focus on family, stray people, stray animals also, and also help animals that are in risk of extinction. And so we have different types of organization, and I'm going to show you some of them. And they are not that known as the ones that we are going to read later in the book, but I wanted to introduce some of the ones I researched on the internet and charity groups. So we're going to learn these charity groups. The first one that I put in here is called One Drop. This is like really funny because we have the one and then we have the drop. That's a drop. And One Drop, what do? They ensure sustainable access to safe water and sanitation for the most vulnerable communities through innovative partnership, creativity, and the power of art. So they do different activities like arts, partnerships, and they use creativity to help people who don't have water. In this case, we can see these men. In some countries, they don't have the access that we have to water. They don't have water to take a bath, to drink, so they take water from the rivers, and sometimes that water isn't that clean. But this is one of the charity groups that help these people. There are some others, but this is the one that I researched. Then we have World Vision, and this is in India, but they have some other missions in Canada, New Zealand, and United States, I think, other countries also. But as you know, India is one of the most affected communities, and World Vision promises that, well, this is something that I took from their website, that they will work along with children, their parents, and communities to ensure education, basic rights, healthy, etc. So this charity group, this organization, World Vision, focuses on children who don't have parents, or also they have parents but their parents don't have the resources to take care of their children. So other people like gives them money to help them. So that's the partnership. That means partnership, that some other people around the world from another country send them money and then send them pictures of the kids, so they know the kid that they are partnershiping. So that's World Vision. Now we have some other charity groups. We have Best Friends Animal Society. They don't only focus on dogs or cats. They focus on parrots, animals in extinction, or animals that are suffering, or etc. So Best Friends Animal Society adopt and fosters all kinds of pets, work with shelters, etc. With shelters, that means that They give money to these shelters because sometimes the problem that the shelters have is that they don't have the enough money, or government don't help them, doesn't help them as they should. So charity groups as this one give them money and give the partnership to have the enough money to keep helping animals. So we have this picture, and I like this. And then we have the Samaritan Spurs. They are around the world, and Canada and the United States. They also help in India. As you know, they are one of the most vulnerable areas. And I chose this because I know them. And they are the International Relief Samaritan Spurs. The mission is to follow the example of Christ by helping those in need and proclaiming the hope of the gospel. So they are focusing more in like a religious way, but they also in this way help people, like they give them food, they send them like gifts from the kids. This is a picture that I took when I had a trip with them from here in Yucatan, and this is the picture that I took, and we gave these boxes to the kids. So this is more like a religious thing, but they don't focus only on that. They focus on helping these people, and this isn't information that I wrote. This is information that I took from their website. So this is their main mission. And yes, so later we are going to read the ones that we have in the book. Right now we have the sounds. Okay, we are going to learn two sounds, LK and MB. We have talk, repeat, milk, folk, number, combat, zombie. One more time. Talk, milk, folk, number, combat, and zombie. So now we're going to go to the students book, page 37, when we have the activity from the charities and the groups, and we're going to do activity 18, and it says look at the names of the international charity groups, match the name of the charity group with the description of the group. Here we have some of the most common, like UNICEF, Doctors Without Borders, Room to Read, or the WWF. And we have number 1. This international group sends doctors and nurses to help people in almost 70 countries around the world. Number 2. This organization builds libraries and gives books to children in many different countries across Asia and Africa. Number 3. This group, part of the United Nations, works for the rights of children, including the rights to education, food, clean water, and medical care. Number 4, this conservation group works to protect the future and nature and animals. It has more than 5 million supporters around the world. Okay, that's interesting. So you are going to match it. If you don't know it, you can search on the internet. Oh, what does UNICEF do? Or what WWF do? And you are going to find some pictures about this, and maybe you've seen it on the TV because they appear on the TV sometimes. Next, we're going to skip activity 19, and we're going to go all the way to the project on activity 20. The project says we have this, and it's here, like much bigger. It says, work in small groups. How could you raise money for a charity group? Write a fundraising plan, then create an ad. Okay, so this isn't going to be in groups, of course, you are going to do it by yourself. You should follow the example that you have in here. Fundraising plan. The goal is to raise this quantity of money for animal shelter. Activity, school cake sale. What? Cookies and cupcakes. Where? School playground. When? Next Monday lunchtime. And how? Create an ad. So you're going to imagine, because of course we are not able to do this, but you're going to imagine these activities. For example, maybe you want to help stray animals, and you need to think about some activities that we could do to help those stray animals. Okay, you should follow this example. You're going to write on your notebook, okay, my goal is to raise 1,000 pesos for stray animals. My activity, we are going to make a concert, a virtual concert. What? Well, the concert, virtual concert online, where? Zoom meeting or I don't know, Skype, etc. When? The next Monday, the next Thursday at 11 o'clock. How? Well, we are going to create ads to take them to the school website, etc. And then you're going to write an idea for an ad. Your local shelter, this is the idea that you are going to write on your ad. You are going to write this on the notebook, but you are also going to draw an ad. Vas a dibujar tu anuncio. So this is the idea, the thing that you are going to write. Remember that an ad doesn't need so much information, no necesita tener mucha información. Your local animal shelter needs you. Help homeless animals find a home. Enjoy a delicious cupcake after lunch for only $1. Time 12 to 2 p.m. next Monday. Place the school playground, and that's it. Okay, you can decorate, make it like bigger, or you can take a page of your notebook. Okay, so the next pages are page 38 and 39, and we're going to do this like really fast because these activities are for pronunciation. And we have activity 21, and it says listen, read, and repeat. So we are going to listen to the audio, and I want you to repeat.
Student's Book, page 38, activity 21. Listen, read, and repeat. 1. 2.
Okay, you can repeat it and listen to it again and repeat. So activity 22 says listen and blend the sounds. So we have two columns. Remember, we have number 1. The next column has number 2, and so on. So let's listen to this audio, and please, I want you to repeat this.
Student's Book, page 38, activity 22. Listen and blend the sounds. 1. W, ah, k, walk. 2. K, o, comb. 3. L, a, lamb. 4. T, ah, k, talk. 5. K, l, I, climb. 6. Ch, ah, k, chalk.
Okay, so that's it. Now we are going to go to the next activity, and it's also for repeating. Listen and chant. We have then a lamb can walk, but a lamb can talk. A lamb is the color of white chalk. So we're going to listen to it right now.
Student's Book, page 38, activity 23. Listen and chant. A lamb can walk, but a lamb can't talk. A lamb is the color of white chalk.
You can repeat it one more time so you can practice this a little bit more. Yes. So right now we are going to go to the next page where we have activity 25, and it's going to be the last activity. Activity 25 says read and write in your notebook. Your school band wants to raise money to buy new drums. The drums are these things that you see in the picture. Number 1, what could you do? Write 3 ideas. We could, for example, we could have a cake sale. We could sell bottles, water bottles. We could, what else? You have ideas, we have them in the vocabulary, okay? Unit 3. Number 2, which idea is the best one? Why? From these 3 ideas that you gave, you should pick only one. Number 3 says, write 3 ways to tell people about your fundraising event. Use complete sentences. For example, we are going to put up posters around the school or post them in the website. And that's it. Please take a picture of this page and also your project, and also page 37, because page 38 we didn't have anything like this, was just repeating activities, and that's it. Don't forget to write the name or your date, your name and the date, and your student's book and the pages, and send them to me. So that's it. I'll see you the next week, and goodbye.